Hey, today we're going to look at box and whisker plots. So this right here is a box and whisker plot. Box and whisker plots are just a good way to summarize the distribution of a lot of data. So today we're going to look at how you created a box and whisker plot. And then next time we will look at just why in the world you would need something like a box and whisker plot or why you would want to use it. So to start, a box and whisker plot shows the variability. Okay, so your first line is going to be variability. Of data along a number line. So all of my data is kind of summed up. So just with this simple box and whisker plot. So that we don't know how much data is in this box. There could be a lot, there could be a little. Most of the time you use it when there's a lot of data. And it's just a good, easy way to summarize it. Okay, so we'll get to the parts of it later. So to make a box and whisker plot, you use values called quartiles. All right, so okay, quartiles. If you think of the word quartiles, if you think of that word quart, okay, when I hear that word quart, I think of quarters. Okay, so quartiles are the same thing, same word quart there. Divide data into 4 equal parts. We have 4 quarters in dollars. There's 4 quartiles make up that box and whisker plot. Okay, they are related to medians. All right, remember median. That word median is our middle number, right? So we're going to be finding a few different middle numbers here. Okay, so our medians divide the data into 2 equal parts. Okay. The second quartile is the median of all the data. All right. The first quartile is the median of the lower half of the data. And the third quartile is the median of the upper half of the data. All right. So, well, how in the world do we make a box and whisker plot? Okay. So this basically just kind of sums it up. You're going to find, first we're going to find the median. All right, then we're going to find the median of the lower half of our data. Then we're going to find the median of our upper half of the data. All right. So if I have this data here, it's my 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're going to find the lower, the middle, and the upper quartile. So first off, okay, we need to find the median. Okay, so I'm going to, find the median. I'm crossing them off, right? Okay, so my middle number is 6. So 6 is my middle number, okay? Now, I'm going to find the lower. Change colors here. So now I'm going to find the lower quartile. So very similar. Okay, I'm going to just find the median of my second half. So if my 6 here is my middle, that kind of cuts off. Okay, so this is my first half of my data, or my lower half, and this is my upper half of my data. So I'm going to find the median of this half. And so I get 3. So 3 is going to be my lower. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my upper. Let's use a 3 here. Okay. So I'm going to still find the middle of my upper half. Okay, and I get 8. Okay, so 8 is my upper. Okay, so let's do the same thing down here. So this is when we have an odd number of data. Okay, when we have an odd number of data, or odd number of numbers in our data, we're going to basically draw that middle right through that median. Okay, this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we also have an even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. All right, so we're going to find the middle number. I'll get back to my blue. Okay, so I'm going to cross off, cross off, cross off, cross off, threes. So 5 is my median. Okay, so I'm going to split that median. All right, to do my lower, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to, oops, let's back up there. And my middle number is 4, so that's my lower. And then the same thing for my upper. And cross off, and there is my upper. Okay. So what if I have an even number data? So let's just take that data and let's just say there's 1 less 1. So it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then, if we remember from median, okay, if I start to cross these off, find my middle number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 middle numbers here. So my median is going to just go right down the middle of those 2 numbers. Okay, because then I can simply find my lower, whoops, would be 4. Okay. And then my upper would be 8. Okay, so it works the same way. Just if we have an odd number, you're going to go right through the median. If you have an even number, you don't have to add them up and divide by 2. You can just go right through. Okay, so all right, so then the next green sheet you have taped in should look a little like this. Okay, these are your steps. You're going to find the lower, middle, and upper quartile of the data set. Then you're going to, on a number line, you're going to mark the greatest and the least value. You're going to also mark the quartiles. Step 3, you're going to draw a box from the lower quartile to the upper quartile. Step 4, mark the median value with a vertical segment. Okay? And then step 5, you're going to draw whiskers from the box. So, here's how we're going to do it. Okay. So, we'll get that out of the way. So, our first step is, let's say, we're going to do this. We're going to take this data again. So if I have the numbers, okay, so if I have 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? Okay, so I'm going to first start by drawing a number line. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to first find the middle part of my data. So remember, when I cross them off, if I think back down here, I had 6 as my median, right? So if I get 6 as my median, okay, so I'm going to draw a line right at 6, okay? That represents my median. Notice how it's not completely on my number line, like over here it's kind of hovering. That's what we want. Okay, so we want it right above that 6. We just want to put a dot there, actually, we can. Okay, so then my lower value was my lower quartile. I find the middle number, and that was 3, so I'm going to put a dot at 3. And then my upper quartile was at 8. Okay, so I'm going to put a dot at 8. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a line straight through my points. And then I'm going to connect them with the box. Okay, so there's my box. Alright, and then my whiskers. My whiskers are just, so I'm going to find my lowest and my highest data. So my biggest and my smallest, okay? So my smallest number in my data set is 1. Okay, so I'm going to put a dot on 1. My biggest is 10, so I'm going to put a dot at 10. And then I'm going to connect those dots back to my box, and those are your whiskers. And that's how you create a box and whisker plot. So go ahead and practice.